Well, I'm starting my ride off with a walk. I have to cross the driving range. It's super snowy. I've got the cross-country ski trail. I'm not gonna ride on it though. I'm not riding, I'm walking. I'm not gonna put my bike on it and make marks. So, getting snow in my boots. Well, that walk definitely warmed me up. It was a short walk, but it was tough. But now I'm on the road, and I need to switch out my Buffin hat to the balaclava. Keep my ears warm, and my nose. Well, I need to clear these out. I mean, it'd probably clear itself out, but I don't know. Seems better to just get it out of there. What little bit is left that I can't reach will just have to melt on its own. Well, this side's not so bad. Oh, it is. I could hear it. I could hear it scraping as I biked along. So, figure better safe than sorry. So my plan for today's ride may be a bit too ambitious. Whoa! Oh, can you see it? I can't see my screen. There we go. One of them jumped over the fence and made a noise. So I didn't even notice them until that. Oh, one just ran into the fence, poor thing. And they stayed behind. So, my plan for today's ride is 30 miles. I'm gonna bike down, and my husband's gonna come meet me for lunch, and then drive me home. I don't know if it's too ambitious or not. I just haven't been active enough to know for sure. So, we'll see. If not, I can always make it 20 miles and call him at that town. So, we'll see. I wonder if they're just waking up. Maybe they're taking a nap. It's kind of late to be just waking up. It's 2:30 or 12:30. You probably can't see this very well in the shade, but this is the old train depot. And that caboose there, we used to have a food truck parked there that was ours, my husband and I. And that was our, on the caboose, there's a deck, and the caboose and the deck were our dining room. The food truck never moved. Didn't last very long. This little town doesn't like new things, so we had to call it quits. But it was my husband's dream, so we got to experience for a little while. Santa and the Grinch just passed me on motorcycles. They both waved to me. I didn't think the Grinch was that nice. So I've actually been remembering to drink and eat on this ride. That last ride I did, it was 21 miles. And I barely went through one bottle of water. And it's just really hard for me to remember to drink when it's cold out. And then I didn't eat at all. And I didn't really notice it on the ride, but after I got home, I had the worst headache. And it stayed with me until I fell asleep. And then in the morning, I woke up and rolled over, and the room just started spinning, and it wouldn't stop. So I didn't do well on that ride, taking care of myself. So I'm determined to make this ride better, because it's gonna be maybe longer, and I don't want to feel like that at the end of this ride. once a week is enough. Once a year is enough. So this is downtown. And that's pretty much it. I saw Santa and the Grinch behind me, but they pulled over into the gas station. So this is the point where I usually turn around when I use this road. But today, I'm gonna keep going. I am getting toasty. Just took a couple layers off. So the Weather Channel says that for the next 2 weeks, we're not supposed to have any rain or snow, and the temps are supposed to be in the low to mid 40s for highs. So I have a feeling in a couple of weeks, all this snow is going to be gone, or at least the majority of it. But it also means good riding for the next couple of weekends. So that's good. Good news for me. So I'm going to be going downhill pretty solidly for a little while. Just going to stop pretty soon here and put on my my buff. I might put on my balaclava. So I prefer to go this direction between those mountains. It's a gravel road, pretty much no traffic at all. This road doesn't have a lot of traffic, but it doesn't have a lot of traffic, but less traffic than this road. I'm not really worried about the traffic on this road. I don't know, it's just more scenic, I guess, over that way. And it gets me further down before I have to hit the main highway and take that down. But it's a gravel road, and I'm not really sure what the condition is. Being this time of year, I'm not gonna trust it. Well, it's looking really good right here, but it goes a few miles, and I just don't know, but I'd rather go that way, but I'm not going to today. There's another road I can cross to the other side of the highway, and it's gravel as well, but it's very close to the other highway, so I wouldn't have to backtrack a couple miles to get back to the main highway if I needed to. See, this way is scenic too, but I didn't put my windbreaker on, so I gotta stop and do that. It's getting a little too chilly. I'm coming down into this valley, the main valley, and I'm freezing. So I'm gonna put my buff on top of my balaclava, my vest on, and switch out my gloves, because it is so cold going downhill, and I'm just gonna keep going down more. I thought I was gonna be zooming down this road, and it turns out it's a very gradual hill. I don't know why I remembered it being so steep, but I remembered it being super steep, so I'm getting really warm. I got too much gear on. I got really, really hot, and I started to sweat, and I really have to go to the bathroom, but I didn't want to get soaking wet, because that'll make it worse. So I had to stop before I got to the bathroom and take a couple layers off. That's done. Still working my way to the bathroom. But I feel a lot better heat-wise. Here's downtown Ephraim. Unfortunately, I've got a headwind and it's making my face pretty chilly. The rest of me's okay, but my face is definitely feeling it. I want some winter cycling boots so I can put cleats on the bottom because my feet just keep moving around and it's uncomfortable because the pressure, it's on the wrong spot on my foot and it hurts after a while. You can see the two spires of the Manti Temple starting to come into view. It's funny how the further south I've gone, the less snow there is. Not really funny, but definitely noticeable. Now you can really see the temple, although you can't see any details because we're on the dark side of it. Here you can see the spires. I don't know if you can see the moon, but it's right beside the spire. I love this one. I think it's a restaurant and not a B&B, but not a hotel, so I'm not sure exactly what to call it. Your kindness matters. The temple, and I think in one more street I need to turn. Oh, a couple more streets. One more architectural beauty for a parting gift.